Welcome, my name is Amy. Today we'll be reviewing the Razor Crest. This set was announced half a year ago, so we have been waiting a long time for it to arrive and it's finally here. I have now finished building it and I wanted to share with you my thoughts. I have my Lego friend David here today. He'll also be sharing his thoughts about the set, so you'll be getting 2 reviews in this video. A friendly reminder to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, to help support us in making future reviews. Now without further delay, let's get straight to it. And here it is. It's a monster of a ship. Let's all ignore the technical details for now and talk about the feel of the set. Building this ship makes me want to rewatch The Mandalorian. It captures the spirit and the essence of the television show. Last night after building, I spent 2 hours in bed rewatching The Mandalorian on Disney+. I definitely can't remember doing that after I built any of the other Mandalorian sets. All complaints aside, this set is very special. It captures the essence of what makes the Mandalorian TV show great. As you can see, this set is absolutely massive. I was really surprised at how big and bulky the ship actually is. I had a bit of trouble getting it inside the IKEA display stand. As you can see, it really fills the space. I had to put it on an angle to actually get it inside. I've applied the stickers to one side only, just so you can see what it looks like with and without the stickers. Did the stickers help? Yes. Otherwise the ship looks like a massive grey blob, which is a bit boring. I'm a little disappointed with the cockpit. You can see that there is a lot of gaps in the design, which I'll point out to you here in the video. As you can see from the video, there's gaps at the top, as well as from the side you can see through the Technic beams. Windscreen for the cockpit came loose by itself in the box, which is a bit annoying because it meant it was all scratched up and dull. Lego should really protect canopy pieces by putting them in a separate poly bag, just like they do for animals. The inside of the cockpit is okay. Ideally it would have had 3 seats like the television show, but I think the current design is a okay compromise, although it would have been handy to have a stud to put Baby Yoda on. What I love about this set is the storage space. There is a heap of storage space, which I'm showing you now. You'll note that the storage space at the front has some clips on it, which the instruction says it's for the spring loader shooter bolts, but I like to use it for weapons. There's also a lot of other areas where you can pose figures doing things, and it really captures the essence of this ship.
Hi there, I'm David, Amy's colleague. I'm here to talk minifigs and the value propositions of this set. Overall, I think the minifigs are really good. If we start from the left, we've got the Scout Trooper, who has a very detailed leg print in addition to the dual molded helmet. If anything, I feel that the print is even more detailed than what's in the TV show. I watched the TV show the other day and probably even more detailed than the TV show itself. Baby Yoda is really good. Baby Yoda is a good execution of the baby mold. If we compare Baby Yoda to full-size Yoda, you can see a comparison there. Don't really see much of a resemblance, but yep, it's rumored that Baby Yoda is a love child of Yoda. IG-11, well executed. It's got a head print, and it's also got a slung weapon at the back of it, which makes it look pretty badass in my opinion. So you can see there the slung weapon. Grief Karga, the mayor of the town that the Mandalorian hangs around and loiters in. Yeah, pretty well executed, not much to report there, pretty stock standard, no prints of the legs, that's not a big deal I think. And then the Mandalorian himself. I was a little bit disappointed we didn't get an updated torso print compared to the Mandalorian in the AT-ST Raider set. Just chronologically, we are at a different point in time in this set, and I would have liked to have seen the Mandalorian have the Beskar armor upgrades on his torso print itself. One other thing to note with the Mandalorian is that the cape is a light grey colour, whereas in the photos it shows it as a very dark grey colour. That's because just the photos on the box set, etc. have different lighting, of course. Other things I'll mention is that IG-11 does not actually fit properly standing up inside the ship, so you sort of had to bend it a little bit to get it inside the ship, which is not the end of the world, but just a thing to note. I think really though, we are missing a figure here, both from a value proposition as well as from a completeness proposition, right? We really need a minifigure of Krill the Ugonaut. Hope I didn't pronounce that wrong. Krill is almost like Mandalorian's mentor, so to speak. And I think spiritually it would have been a really important addition to this particular set to have Krill in it as a minifig. And also from a value proposition as well. Aside from that, quite happy with the minifigs. Just that disappointment that one, there's only 5 minifigs, and arguably even 4.5. And we're missing Krill. And 2, the torso prints on the Mandalorian has not changed from what was in the ATST Raider set. Aside from that, the minifigs are okay in my opinion. Actually, on second thoughts, I'm not sure if the Bounty Guild leader Grief Karga was also the mayor of the town or not. I don't know where I heard that from. I remember it was in an episode when I was watching last night, but anyway, I don't want to get flamed by Star Wars fans. Let's move on to the comparisons from a cost perspective. You should now see a graph on your screen showing myself comparing the Razor Crest against similar sized ships in the last year or so, right? Being the 20th anniversary Slave 1 and also the Kylo Ren's shuttle from Rise of Skywalker. Now you note that even though they have a similar piece count and a similar price, more or less, the Razor Crest has less figures. It's only got about 4.5 compared to 6 for the other sets, right? And I'm counting the droid IG-11 as half a minifig due to the low monetary value of it. Now, one thing to consider though is this, right? In addition to comparing to ships, we should also compare to battle packs as a baseline for value. Right? Now, in this particular instance, it's important to note that you're paying the equivalent of 8.6 battle packs for a Razor Crest. What does that actually look like? Right? This is 8 battle packs and 8.6 or so battle packs, right? That is what the Razor Crest is costing you. The equivalent of 34 minifigures and 800 plus pieces. Now I know that the pieces in a battle pack are much smaller in size and it's a bit unfair to compare from a piece count perspective, but nonetheless 34 minifigs is what you're giving up when you purchase the Razor Crest. 34 minifigs plus 800 mediocre parts. Right. Now, I thought that's just important to show. Now, as you can see, Kylo Ren's shuttle, it's got Kylo Ren, it's got the General, it's got 2 Stormtroopers and 2 Knights of Ren, right? All high quality figures compared to what we have in the Razor Crest. Similarly, I'm gonna go grab the 20th anniversary Slave 1 for a comparison here. And you can see Slave 1, similarly, it's got 6 minifigs when you include the Carbonite, the Han Solo in Carbonite. Right? Han Solo in Carbonite, yeah, maybe that's not really a minifig, it's debatable. Right? But you also get other high quality minifigs being the 2 weird alien dudes, Princess Leia 20th anniversary, and Boba Fett with the shoulder pauldron as well. So all in all, you can see that they're all high quality figs that come with these spaceship type sets in this price range. And really I felt that the Razor Crest could have done with one more fig, just the one more fig. The other thing from a value proposition perspective that was a little bit disappointing in this particular set was the usage of stickers. Now, I do note that Slave 1 20th Anniversary also had stickers. Kylo Ren's shuttle did not. They were probably more design choices rather than anything. But the Razor Crest having stickers, it's particularly difficult because some of the stickers apply to curvy parts, which makes it a little bit difficult for parts application and sticker application. In particular, you have to be careful when you're applying the stickers on the engine blocks because there's actually a little bit of a gap on that engine piece, and if you apply the sticker too far towards the back end of the engine, you'll end up creating a bit of an air gap, which will obviously attract dust, and eventually the sticker will lose adhesion. So just be careful about that one. When you look at it closely, you understand what I mean with the sticker application bit. You know, we are obviously talking about an ideal situation where we don't get stickers, but the reality is stickers are here to stay, and Lego, for whatever reason, use them to reduce the budget constraint of creating these particular sets. All in all, I think it still is a good value proposition, but ouch, right? 34 minifigures from a battle pack is what you're losing by buying this particular set. 34 high quality Mandalorian minifigs.
Let's sum things up. Overall, I love this set. Building the ship made me want to rewatch The Mandalorian again, and I can't give a higher praise to Lego than this. Basically, it captures the essence and the spirit of the television show and makes you want to rewatch it. The sheer presence and size of the ship is incredible. It's much larger than you expect it to be compared to the photos, and it makes for an incredible display piece. There are some weaknesses in this set, particularly in the relation to how the cockpit is designed and built, the low number of minifigs, and as always, it would have been nice to have printed pieces rather than stickers, but that can be said for many other sets. Overall, I feel this set is definitely worth the money, especially if you grab it for below recommended retail price. Overall, I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means so much to me. Keen to hear your thoughts or comments, and I'll make sure I'll reply to every single one of you. Thanks again.